morning, dear hearts. We're now in lesson 8. Please subscribe. So yesterday's lesson was I see only the past. Today's lesson is my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. Well, that makes perfect sense. If I'm only seeing the past, then how can my mind be preoccupied with anything but past thoughts? This lesson has several thoughts, ideas, concepts in it that, again, sometimes things are just seemingly slipped in our text portion of the lessons, but it's only so that they will not be unfamiliar to us when they are brought out and are more focused for us. This lesson has one of those in it. So my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. This idea is, of course, the reason why you see only the past, I just said. No one really sees anything. He sees only his thoughts projected outward. That's a major idea. The major idea is the thought always comes first. We don't think that's how it is. We believe I see something and then I have a thought about it. But in truth, the thought comes first and then it is manufactured for my viewing pleasure or displeasure. But it is always my thought about something that brings that idea, that concept, that person to me. The mind's preoccupation with the past is the cause of the misconception about time from your seeing, the misconception about time from which your seeing suffers. Your mind cannot grasp the present, which is the only time there is, and we have said this already this year. It therefore cannot understand time and cannot, in fact, understand anything. And then here's what I've called in the past the Zinger line. The only wholly true thought one can hold about the past is that it is not here. And that, think about it, here. The past is gone. I can preoccupy myself with the past. What does it keep me from? It keeps me from the infinite possibilities that are offered to me in this now moment. The only time there truly is. This now moment that offers everything to me. Because in this now moment, this is where God is. This is where my heart resides. This is where my mind is connected with God's in this now moment. So the exercises want us to come to the realization of training our mind that not only will we be in the now, but it's the only place we want to be from now on. We want to be present. Now, I once said that a long time ago, I can't even remember when, I heard Joan Rivers say, most of you, some of you know, she was an amazing comedian in her day, that it's called the present because it's a gift. Now, I don't know her level of awareness, but the other thing that it taught me in that moment, that all of us have this spiritual spark. We have this light within us. And so the person that I may have judged as not being spiritual, not being awake, not being aware, well, that was my judgment. And I came to it because my mind was preoccupied with past thoughts, and I'm going to add and judgments about that sister, that brother, that other part of the sonship, that one who is the mirror for myself, that in which there is no difference between us. The lesson goes on telling us that the purpose of the exercises for today is to begin to train your mind to recognize when it is not really thinking at all. The previous paragraph also said that our mind is really blank. When our mind is either in the past or projecting to the future, it's actually blank. Why? Because both of those things are illusions, past illusions or future fantasies. They're not real. So my mind is not really thinking at all. Again, the Course will teach us that it is only when my mind is in alignment with God's mind that's where my true thoughts are. There's a great line in a few lessons that says, the thoughts you think, I think, but what I am come to learn is that when I'm in the past or the future, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm fantasizing, I'm remembering at best, but I'm not remembering God, which is all that I really want to remember. So the exercises for today are to be done with our eyes closed, because this will keep down the distractions of everything around us. These are lessons, exercises in mindfulness, to come to a space, clear my mind of everything, and then wait to see what comes to me, what thought. Remember, there's a whole bunch of them. Something's going to show up. And then with the practice saying, I seem to be thinking about. It tells us, and then to name each of your thoughts specifically. For example, I seem to be thinking about this person, about an object, about an emotion, fear, joy, unhappiness, anger. I seem to be thinking about all those things. But in truth, my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts that those players have been brought into my awareness. None of that is real. When I learn to clear my mind for it to become perfectly still, to be in the now, we've heard that before, to be mindful and open and ready to receive all of those infinite possibilities. Now my mind is beginning to be trained to be in alignment with the here and the now, and all of the wonderful, amazing, beautiful miracles that are waiting to be mine and yours. So please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please pray. Yesterday I was rereading the Song of Prayer, and when I always say to pray for what we already have, the Song of Prayer says, ask rather to receive what is already given, to accept what is already here or there. Yes, it's already here. It's infinitely possible. Peace for all of us is infinitely possible. We pray to see it now. That's it for today. Namaste.